Hey folks, welcome to this Xbox Live episode 533 titled Couch Potatoes or Taters, however you want to say it. This is the show about Xbox gaming, any kind of gaming, other stuff that we want to talk about as well. And it's for you guys, the fans. And so with that, we are not affiliated with Microsoft or the Xbox in any way. This is a show being done by fans for fans of the Xbox, and the views and opinions expressed on the show do not reflect those of Microsoft. And my name is Rob, also known as Presar on Xbox Live. And today, Mark could not make it. Had some stuff come up that he needed to attend to. So it's going to be a fairly quick show. I thought about postponing this, but I figured, hey, why not? Let's get this out really quick. Just get something out, for the folks that love to hear the show weekly. But, let me skip. I'll make it super short. I'll even skip all the stuff that I've been playing lately, go straight into the roundtable. So a couple weeks ago, we had E3, right? Or 2 weeks ago, about 2 weeks ago, we had E3. Tons of news that came out. We did our E3 prediction show and then the follow up show, which is episode 532, the one right before this one. A ton of information came out. And now we are into the summer season where things kind of slow down just a teeny bit. And we kind of wait for these games to come out. A whole bunch of games are coming out next year in 2020, all throughout the year. We got a new console coming out next year, but we still do have some games coming out, right? This year in around the fall time frame. I can't really think of any games that are coming out super soon. I mean, there's some betas that are going to be happening this month and shortly thereafter, but we're kind of going to be in a little lull period for a little while. But we still have some news. There's just a tiny bit of news that we can talk about. And one thing that I thought was kind of interesting was, the Telltale Studio shut down unexpectedly. Well, maybe it was expected, but they shut down. The makers of some games that we really liked here at TXL, like The Wolf Among Us. I think everybody liked the Walking Dead series until they got tired of it. Guess what? About 3 or 4 of those. They had some Borderlands, Game of Thrones games, Batman, Minecraft. Well, the Minecraft game, Minecraft Story Mode, which has a bajillion episodes. I think it's about 8 episodes or something like that total. The storyline is going to be wrapping up or something like that, and then it's set to end on June 25th. So that's about 2 days from today, when I'm recording this here. And they had to do something to relist it on the 360 store, and each episode is now $100. Can you believe it? $100. So if you want to get this game in all its glory, it's going to cost you a couple $200-300. So I'd be curious to see if anybody actually buys this. But I think what they did is one of those things of where they kind of just put it out there. They made it super expensive just to keep people from buying it. But I have heard of people, like there's some iOS apps where they make, there's one that had like, you download this app, you pay like $1,000 for it, and you get like a diamond. It's a shiny diamond on your screen. And apparently some people bought it for whatever reason. And I wonder if there's going to be some people that are going to be buying these episodes, one or more episodes, at $100, or maybe they're not going to pay attention, and then boom, they're going to be, hitting the bank there. So I guess there's 13 episodes, not 8. So $1,300, you can get the full set on 360 now. That is something else. So I just thought that was kind of interesting. But the other thing that I wanted to discuss was that there was a list on Wired of the 12 most addictive couch co-op games. And I know this is something that comes up every once in a while where people are like, hey, what's some cool couch co-ops? Because we tend to forget about these games. I think they sometimes get tossed, by the wayside as everybody is, just crazy about the AAA titles that are out there. So I've even wondered that this myself occasionally, just, hey, what's a good couch co-op game to play with my son, or if a friend's coming over, just something that you can do, without having to have separate consoles. So Wired came up with a list of 12 different titles. So I'll run through the list here. I don't know if these are in any particular order, but these are definitely 12 titles. So uh, first up on this list is Unravel 2. So this is it's a pretty cool game from EA that came out quite some time ago, and it had a sequel, Unravel 2. So it was Unravel and Unravel 2. And these little yarn characters. And Unravel 2, has the two-player mode within it that people can enjoy. So that's definitely one that you can do. And I know that I think it was Unravel in Game Pass. I don't remember now, or maybe we got out Games with Gold. It's definitely available for EA Access, folks, if I remember right. But Unravel 2 is the first one. Then number 2 on the list is Team Sonic Racing. So this is, a driving slash kart slash Mario Kart ripoff game. Came out not too long ago, and it's, for 1 to 4 players. It's another one that, these kart games are pretty popular with a lot of people. I know the kids just love Mario Kart and can play it for hours at a time. I get bored of it fairly quickly. But yeah, Team Sonic Racing, number 2 on the list. Now, number 3, a little bit of a controversial game, A Way Out. So this is the one that the devs came out on E3, 2 years ago, I think, and they were swearing up a storm. Some people liked it, some people didn't. But this game, definitely a couch co-op game, 2-player game. I believe 2 brothers trying to escape from prison. I think that's what the story was, or maybe they weren't brothers, but these 2 guys escaped from prison. This was one of the follow-up games to Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons, which actually I thought was an awesome game, which is not a couch co-op game. That one you control 2 brothers. One you control with the left analog stick, one with the right analog stick. And it takes a little bit of finagling to get used to that, trying to move 2 separate people on the screen. But I thought it was an amazing game. Then number 4 on the list, Portal 2. Hey, Portal, classic game. I don't know if I really need to say much more about that, but I think everybody's either dabbled with or heard of Portal. So that is a number 4. Then this one I haven't heard of before. Number 5 on the list is Mechazoo. So this is a 1 to 2 player game. It's out on all the platforms. Well, not all of them, most of them. PS4, Xbox One, and PC. Apparently not on Switch. And this one here, the description is it's a platformer where you switch between robotic animals mid-level. And yeah, that's number 5 on there. Then number 6, Rayman Legends, the Rayman series. It's been a long time favorite of folks. It's been on mobile devices. It's been on the consoles. It's got the little cutesy art on it. It's a classic game. This one here, also a couch co-op game. Then number 7, Lovers in a Dangerous Space-Time. Remember, this one came out a while back, and if I remember right, it went into not Game Pass. It went into Games with Gold or something like that. I thought we got it for free a while back. But this one over here, also out on PC, Switch, Xbox One, PS4, 1 to 4 players. And I've heard some decent stuff about this one. I've never personally tried it. Number 8, this one does not apply to us, but I'll give it the mention, Snipper Clips Plus. on the Switch. This is that weird game where you put like your different shapes and stuff and you like cut out and does like inverse cutouts on like graph paper. You have to see it. It's hard to explain, but it's definitely one of those puzzly games. Then number 9, definitely a cool series of games, Guacamelee 1 and 2, right? 2 just came out not too long ago. 1 came out a long, long time ago. I believe I got it with Xbox Live Gold, or the Gold Games with Gold, a while back. And this is a classic game. A lot of fun, cool artwork on it. Basically, you're what, Luchador? I believe that's how you say it, not Lucador. Luchador, the wrestler guys, and you're running around and causing havoc and having fun. It's a good game. Number 10, Cuphead. I don't know if I agree with this one. This is more like couch frustration instead of couch co-op. But this is on Xbox One, PC, and Switch as well. So you can have, like I said, 2 people totally frustrated on the sofa. Then number 11, again, this one is on Switch only, Plumber's Paradise, the new Super Mario Brothers U Deluxe. Yeah, more Mario. And then last one, number 12, Resident Evil 6. So you can co-op this guy. And 1 to 2 player game. So you can do it solo. You can do a couch co-op. I don't know if it's one you want to play with the fam. But, or if you want a good laugh, see people get spooked, I guess you could do that one. But that was it. So that's 1 through 12. I thought that list was kind of cool. And it reminds us of some of the titles that we kind of forget about. At least I do. And, there's definitely more. Like, there's that one Overcooked game. I think that's an excellent couch co-op game, where you go in, you have some fun, you're putting food together, and the next thing you know, you're strangling the person next to you because they didn't wash the plates fast enough. It's funny. It turns into a shouting match really quick. Plates, now. Oh, good times. But moving on to some not so good times. It looks like post E3, Microsoft has had some cuts, some layoffs internally, and apparently targeted towards the Inside Xbox and Mixer organizations within there. So, Inside Xbox is that like TV series or news show that they've been having, usually at the big events, like E3, Gamescom. I thought they had one at XO 18, and it coincides with new big releases. Like they had one with the Forza release not too long ago. They had it just prior to the what's that pirate game? Oh man, I'm drawing a blank. Anyway, that pirate game that they have, that internal Xbox game. It'll come to me in a little while, and you're probably screaming right now, Rob, it's blah 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 blah. But anyway, Inside Xbox has taken some cuts. What does that mean? Are they going to pare down that and make it go away eventually? Are they just going to tone it down because it grew too big and then they don't want to develop it as much? Sea of Thieves. Thanks, Hawk. That was the title I was looking for. But yeah, so are they going to get rid of the show altogether? I mean, I enjoyed it. The first couple were painful for me. I mean, I hated that whole thing of, hey, let's see what Joe and Fred said on Twitter. And then they're reading like Twitter stuff. So thankfully they got rid of that and they made it more like news and some interviews. Some of the interviews also were a little long. So I sort of skipped through them. So that was one nice thing about having a web-enabled show where you could watch it post-airing and then skip parts that you don't want to watch. But Inside Xbox, took some cuts. And then also the Mixer team took some cuts as well. So with Mixer, it looks like, from what I'm reading, they might be looking more towards, from I'm guessing, like going like the Twitch route and, just rely on the streamers. Don't have any internal staff that really create content or do anything along those lines, because there's tons of people that are streaming daily. And, we'll just run with that. Twitch is very popular, does very well with that. And so these Inside Xbox layoffs happened. Oh, those happened just prior to E3. It looks like here. And, it sucks. I feel bad for anybody losing their job, especially if it was unexpected. That really stinks. It's life affecting, of course, for the folks. But, all best wishes to them and hope they jump on something soon. Then Hawk in the chat says they don't need the show. That's true. That's true. They don't need the show. It was nice to see some, content straight from Microsoft that was well produced. I thought the episodes lately were pretty well done. And, they were essentially shilling their own products, I guess, to some degree. But it was cool to see it all in one place as opposed to just blurbs from all these different, IGN and whoever else. You see like bits and pieces everywhere. So there was one thing focused on, one show focused on, like one release. They did some cool stuff, but we'll see. We'll see how much longer they last. Maybe they're going to tone it down, make it smaller. I also enjoy the Major Nelson weekly shows that he has. Those are pretty cool, and those are only usually 8 to 10 minutes long. And he says what's coming out, some blurbs on some other things, and it's a good dose of information, and you don't need to burn an hour or more, I guess, watching that. But yeah, hopefully those folks will land on their feet somewhere else. Who knows? And then let's see. I think that's really about it. There was a couple other shows. I don't know if I'll talk about this. I'll leave them for next week. Hopefully, Mr. Mark will be back, and we can discuss that. Oh, there is one other thing I did want to mention, and that's that Game Pass Ultimate. That's right, the Ultimate version, not regular Game Pass. So Ultimate was the combo of Live and Game Pass that started not too long ago. So it had everything, and then they also threw in the PC component as well. So Game Pass Ultimate is now available on Microsoft Rewards. So it looks like you need 12,000 points to redeem 1 month of Ultimate. So that's kind of steep. Previously, 3 months of gold was 15,000, and it's now 20,000. Similarly, 3 months of Game Pass was 17 before, and now it's 24. So everything looks like it has gone up. But you can use your rewards points on that if you'd like. And normally it's $15 a month. So I guess what? 12,000 points for 1 month of Ultimate. That's $14 approximately. Oh, wait a second. I just realized. Oh, no, it's 3 months of gold for 15. So gold is going for about 5,000 points a month. Oh, I'm sorry. It's now 20,000. So it's roughly around 6.5-ish thousand. And then Game Pass is now 8,000 a month on there. But anyway, you can use your points on it if you're looking to burn some points. All right, and that's about it for the round table this week. Here, let's get on to the community section. So first off, if you'd like to leave us a voicemail, you can do that at This Xbox Life. Click on the little widget on the right-hand side of the screen. And I'll leave up to a 90-second voicemail, or you can alternatively send an MP3 recording to contact at This Xbox Life. Also, we have a Twitter account and a Facebook group. The Facebook group, you have to answer 2 easy questions to become a member. Answer those questions. Don't skip them, please. Answer the questions and you'll be in. It's a closed group, which also means that spammers have a harder time getting in, and also that the posts within the group stay within the group. They don't show up in your timeline. All right, so on to this week's retail releases.
Okay, Rob, what you got for us today? What you got for us to play? Give us a list of games that we can buy and play. Okay, Rob.
All right, retail releases for the week of June 25th through the 28th. We have, this is one that I don't understand. Car Mechanic Simulator. So this one's coming out on the 25th. I guess you can work on engines and stuff. So the description is build and expand your repair service empire in this incredibly detailed and highly realistic simulation game where attention to car detail is astonishing. Find classic, unique cars in the new Barn Find module and Junkyard module. Each mission offers its own unique challenge of varying difficulty and time constraints to meet. Hawk says, that's the one I want. I had it on PC and it was fun. Yeah, it's I recall seeing somebody on YouTube years ago or months ago playing this thing, and I was kind of like, what? I don't know. I fix stuff on my own car. I do basic engine work, nothing like the internals I don't do, but everything on the outside I do. And it's not fun. Not fun at all. But I suppose you could do it with this and not get dirty or busted up knuckles. That's a bad thing. I'll hate that. All right, another thing on the 25th, Samurai Showdown. This one is Xbox One X Enhanced. Also, Monster Jam Steel Titans. This looks pretty cool. If you've ever seen a Monster Jam show, it's sort of like that. The trailer was kind of interesting. I watched it with my son the other day. And so Monster Jam Steel Titans on the 25th. That one is Xbox One X Enhanced. Also, we have We, The Revolution on the 25th. Shadow Fencer Theater on the 26th. Attack of the Toy Tanks. Yeah, that one is definitely an indie game. Outbreak Lost Hope on the 26th. War Tech Fighters on the 27th. That one is Xbox One X Enhanced. The Sinking City on the 27th. F1 2019 on the 27th. Xbox One X Enhanced. Furwind on the 27th. And on the 28th, Irony Curtain from the Metroid. Oh, I gotta do this one slowly. Matryoshka with Love. Yeah. That one is Xbox Play Anywhere for your gaming enjoyment. So that's the retail releases for this week. On Games with Gold, we have new to the scene just a couple days ago, Rivals of Aether. So that one started up on the 16th. And NHL 19 is for the entire month. On Back Compat, we have Earth Defense Force 2017. And then lastly, make sure that if you use Amazon at all, please use our affiliate link. It's a great way to support the show. Helps us out a lot. Doesn't cost you anything extra. Just use our affiliate link. You can find that in the Facebook group or go to the website, This Xbox Life. Click on the Amazon link over there. And if you can do that each and every time you use Amazon, we will definitely appreciate it here. Also, another great way to support the show is if you're an iTunes user, find us within the iTunes store. Give us a 5-star rating. That improves our ranking in the show or in the store and helps more people find out about us. Also, follow us on Mixer, Twitch, and YouTube. And then thanks to Learned Your Lesson for the music within the show. So that's a fairly quick episode here, 26 minutes it looks like. Probably about 27 when we close it out. Thanks for listening, everybody. Thanks for joining me with episode 533. Catch y'all next week with episode 534. My name is Rob, also known as Presar. Thanks for listening.